Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here for NTMarkets.com with your Thursday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, daily chart of the ES, and unless you live under a rock, you know that we got a deal done on the debt ceiling and the shutdown. And what I mean by deal is that we are going to do this all over again in January. Don't think for a moment that we aren't. There is literally no chance these guys come up with a deal, because as long as one side insists on a revenue increase and the other one won't allow taxes to be raised, there's no deal. So they're going to talk, it'll break down, and then we'll be right back in it again. So remember the lessons that you've learned from the last few weeks. I always recommend that everybody have a trading journal. Write down your observations, because we will be here again. And the only thing that's different about the next time is that it's not any different. So there are lessons to be learned here about trading political crisis. So whatever mistakes you made, whatever lessons you learned, I would get all of those down and be ready again. January 15th, shutdown. February the 7th, debt ceiling runs out. So, the stage is set. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they get something done, but that would be asking this particular group of legislators and administrators to do something they have been unable to do in many, many years. Okay, so where are we on the ES? Well, we're pulling back this morning. I'm short 15. I started building a short into the close yesterday. There was just we printed 1717. And there was just a complete inability to get through 1717. And the news flow should have allowed it to do so. And it didn't happen. So, they had all day to get back through 17, and it couldn't do it. So I built a short position. I've taken some off down here around 1708, and I still have some on. I've got a stop in profit, and we'll go from there. We really do need to retrace some of this move. But as I was mentioning in my chat room last night when we were talking through all of this, there's nothing about this daily chart that doesn't tell me that we don't go ahead and punch through, breach the upper Bollinger Band, the beige line. Why? Because that's what the E-mini does. Lower, upper, lower. What's next? Oh, we're not going to do it. Why? Because you want to be short? I mean, it's going to do it. I think it does it by way of a test of 1700, 1703 to 1700. But I think we get through the upper band before we test the middle band down here at 1686. So there may be a little bit of a, post-shutdown pullback today. But I would expect that to turn into a buying opportunity at some point, and that we go ahead and make new highs, go up and test, the 20. In order to get a punch of the band, you've got to be up in 24 to 26. So maybe we go ahead and test those highs up at 1726.75. But then I would expect more of a pullback to go down and reach back to the middle band, and that really will be high noon for October, November. Does the market want to trade above the middle band, or does it want to go back to trading below the middle band, which is what we were doing in this area? As long as it wants to be above the middle band, trade above the middle band, it's buy dips. As long as it wants to trade below the middle band, it's sell rallies. So right now we're in buy the dip mode. It doesn't mean you can't be short the dips. I'm short the dip right now. But you have to be short that dip with a mind to flipping it long when things start to get a little bit carried away. And right now that target area for me is anywhere from, it's a pretty wide target. It's 1698 to 1703. I try not to have these big wide targets. I know people like to do that because then they're never wrong. I like to be a lot more precise. So what I will really be looking for today is where is my proprietary lower level today. And I won't know until after the pit opens up in Chicago in 20 minutes or so. Where's my proprietary lower level? I would expect that level to be what I want to lean on as far as where the dip could be found for a move higher over the balance of the day. But we'll have to see. Okay, everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website. Subscribe to the website. Subscribe to the chat room. Come talk through this stuff with us. We're doing a lot of good work in there, and I hope you'll check it out and see if it can help your trading. Everybody have a fantastic day. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well, everybody.